Hello and welcome to Braunhaven. We'll be picking up where we left off last week. These guys are on the second level of the Lost Mine of Drothamstone, and this level is known as the Residences. And they have found they are last that we heard they were heading north to check out the old mines, and that's where we will be picking up. But before we get started, we'd like to thank a friend of the Greenwater Guildhall. None of these are sponsorships or partnerships of any kind. They are just products that we really like. And today we would like to thank Dogmight Games. Dogmight Games makes beautiful wooden tabletop accessories for your role-playing games, such as custom-made wooden DM screens, player vaults, dice trays, dice towers, pretty much everything that you could imagine. The player vaults are really cool. DMs aren't probably going to use them so much. I mean, they might, but they are really geared towards the player. They've got a plexiglass screen that attaches magnetically to a combination dice tray with a dice vault. It has a slot to hold your pen, and I think a slot to even hold a mini. And the plexiglass screen can be etched with your choice of a number of different character type sheets so that you can track things with a dry or wet erase pen, such as hit points or spell slots or take notes or whatever you want to do. If you have been on the fence about buying such a thing, we do have a code good for 10% off their entire website. Just put whatever you're going to purchase into your cart. When you check out, you can use the code FRIEND in all capital letters, and that will net you 10% off your purchase. We also have a merch store for all of our games via Zazzle. It has a plethora of things: t-shirts and hoodies and buttons and a fleece blanket, and there's a beer stein. The newest product on the site is poster maps of the current poster map of the Braunhaven campaign setting, and there's some stuff on that map that hasn't even come out yet. So I'm hoping I'll get to some of that stuff this year. I expanded the map because I knew in my head I knew what was on the on the eastern side, and I wanted to throw it down on a map, and I really liked the map, and so I threw it out there. And there's some stuff in there on the Borderlands region that I know what's there. I just haven't put it into books yet, but that is coming. So yeah, if 100% of the proceeds from that store go directly back into the channel. It helps us with things like the Roll20 subscription and Incarnate subscription and all those little nitpicky things that add up. So yeah, if you want to help us out, go get yourself a t-shirt or a hoodie, and we appreciate everything you do. I am about, I would say, a little over halfway through proofreading and editing the newest book, A Treatise of Magic and Spells by Maximilian Tassadantulus. It is the editing. So the biggest problem that I have found doing spells and magic items is really hard, especially when you're trying to bring in spells and items from multiple editions. And the reason that it's hard is because over multiple editions, they change the names. And so you might add in something and then discover that, oops, that already exists. It's just named differently. So then you have to go through and you got two of them in there and you got so and this happens with spells too. So like I had a ritual spell. I'm not even sure how this one got through my filter, but I had a ritual spell in there for feign death, and you don't need that because necromancers already get a spell called feign death, and so don't need to cast it as a ritual. They've already got it. They can cast it within 10 seconds in one round, so it doesn't, that doesn't matter. So I mean, feign death, as far as that goes, is really a know nothing ritual, anyways. So I wasn't too heartbroken about removing it, but yeah, we're still up to 139 pages, I think, is the total count. So yeah, that will be coming. It will be available as PDF on Drive-Thru RPG and print on demand, hardcover standard color. Um, shortly thereafter. So if you like physical books, wait because until the POD is ready, because whenever you buy a Braunhaven book, a physical copy, you get the PDF for free. I'm not charging an extra amount for the addition of the PDF. So
You'll never be able to role play again without this book. I mean, once it's released, is magically none of your games will work. You know, your players will be just sad as they leave, and
well,
your dice will roll bad. I was saying, you cosmically, you have to have this book. It totally makes sense until you think about it.
well, the funny thing is that so the last book, which was Tassadantlos' Tantalizing Tower, um, that's a monster. And then this book have both kind of led me to the fact that I really, really, really need to do a book on the cosmology of the planes, because there are things that allude to the higher and lower planes, and there's this entire place called the Astral Bazaar that, and I've got an entire adventure idea that's been brewing about the Astral Bazaar that's actually been floating around in my skull for probably the past 6 years or so. And originally I had ideas to do it for 5th edition, and just like Braunhaven on the whole, trying to do things in 5th edition ended up stalling me because mostly because 5th edition requires rules, not rulings, and so it stymies the imagination. It's weird how that works, but anyways, so yeah, there's that, and Gavin Norman, who created Old School Essentials, has, it's funny because he said this in the basic set, but he did not say it in the advanced set. But promised several years ago that a book on demons and devils and planar creatures is coming, and it has never materialized. And I understand. I mean, if we could just get the powers that be to put an extra day in the week, then I would be able to put out a lot more content. I'm sure he feels the same way. But he's been tied up doing Dolmen Wood, which has kind of turned itself into its own thing. So that book is waiting, but I've progressed so far that I kind of need to detail that stuff. And I mean, all of it, I've got access to all of the AD&D books, so that will be in the cosmology book as well. That will be forthright coming, because you can't really have the planes without their monsters, and so that will all be a part of it. But that also has got me. So this new book will also has an appendix on some of the optional rules that we use, and that has gotten me. That coupled with the other role playing game that I'm working on that is in development as we speak, which is called Humanity Build Better Worlds. It's a sci-fi fantasy type game. It has really got me to thinking that in the future, I could see a Braunhaven 2nd edition coming out that could potentially be its own RPG and kind of divest itself from Old School Essentials and incorporate all of these optional rules that we use as canon for the game. So that that's a possibility too. I'm not saying that would even happen. Probably not even by the end of this year. I've got a lot of stuff for Braunhaven in the pipeline for this year, so I don't even know that Humanity Build Better Worlds will be out by December of this year. But that would be nice. But I just need to find the time to work on it, and I'm starting to get a little bit of a head steam. So I'm ahead of the game a little bit again. So it's possible that there might be some work done on that. And so where we left off, you guys were coming into or heading into these mines. Now Malachi this is going to be really cramped for you because while these are 10-foot squares, the ceiling in here is only 8 feet tall.
Hmm.
Oh well, then I'm not gonna go in there too much. I will hang back, and if forced to come up in there, I'll deal with that then.
Okay.
That is why that I have recruited these lesser folk.
Well, the lesser folk you sent back to the camp.
I think he's talking about us.
Oh, right.
I'm talking
Yeah.
about the rest
Yeah.
of the party.
Yeah.
They're
Yeah. Yes.
The rest of us just start rolling our eyes. Here he goes again.
Lesser
Yeah.
creatures. So you guys are seeing this is, of course, rough cut stone walls. Um, they're they are the walls and ceiling and even the floors can show chisel marks, from the toil of dwarven miners. And I mean, you guys don't have a dwarf, so it would be impossible to tell how old this section of mines is. But you can see that the cart rails are in poor repair, and in some locations they're not functional at all. With the tracks being broken and whatnot. And you do see, like, right here, you do see that there are signs of minor cave-ins throughout. Anybody who's going into the old mines can roll.
Well, before we really head down in there, Borman will ask Jackson, L. Samuel, uh, is there really any traffic going in here? If this is an abandoned mine area, maybe it's been abandoned because it's unstable, and perhaps it's not something we should explore if it's not stable.
Yeah.
Well, let's see. I mean, we did find some guys right at the gate of it, but I don't fucking know.
Yeah, you
Um,
don't you don't know. Now, here's what you do know. In this room here, there were Duergar that were working these forges. You do know that there is, from the south, there's another set of rail lines that have been bringing in ore that is being stored in this area. So it's up to you which direction you want to go.
I mean, we're here, and I mean, we tend to go poking about, but we should tread lightly. I think.
Yeah, let's be cautious.
Yeah. Let's
No guns blazing.
right. So that's
Or bows blazing.
right. That's what we're gonna do. We're gonna creep forward,
So
and
you're creeping north.
yeah.
Okay. What about Alora and Mavis?
I'm looking through my spells and trying to figure out if there's anything I have that'll make us less likely to get crushed to death. Not really. So I'm creeping along too.
I
I'm
think
going.
it's been long enough that Mavis would have made it up that far. So, okay. So you can move your exploration movement rate.
We're gonna go a little bit slower than the exploration movement rate in
Okay.
hopes that if anything looks unstable or whatever, we're treading lightly.
Okay. Okay.
That type of bit. I mean,
I
maybe
would ask that whoever has the whip have it handy in case they need to whip one of us and snatch us back.
Okay.
that's Alora, I think.
So, who is we know that Robert Paulson would probably be one of the slowest members. He's got a exploration movement rate of 60 feet.
Gentry is slow as hell too.
Okay. So where is Dentry going to move to? Because if you're moving, and so if Dentry, so I assume Dentry also has 60. How many of those 60 feet is Dentry moving? Like half that, 30? Are you? What do you consider to
Yeah.
be a slower cautious rate?
30. I'd say like 30. He's gonna move about 30, kind of looking around because
And
we're not trying.
we're staying together. We're not gonna string out
Right,
across.
which is why I wanted the slowest characters to move first. So, I mean, if the
Okay.
party's staying together, you can only move as fast as the slowest party members.
Hey, alternately, what we could do is put Sir Robert Paulson in the front and have him do the horn of blasting. And it's like if it withstands that, it's probably not going to fucking fall, right? No, I don't know. That doesn't sound like
Is
it.
the horn of blasting too strong?
Yeah, I
Maybe.
would think the horn of blasting might be too strong.
Okay, I thought it would prove it was like windy or something.
But now that you're back, Laura can kind of like use the whip and kind of like smack the walls ahead of us.
We have pole arms for that, don't we?
Oh, yeah.
Or-
Yeah.
I mean,
Yeah.
Yeah, we have pole arms.
I think you guys got some 10-foot poles and things like that too.
Yeah.
If
So
you
we'll
see-
definitely poke around.
If you see any like bracing that's broken, I can use mending on it. That's like the only thing I could think of to do.
But that's pretty good, actually.
Yeah.
I mean, that's going to be really helpful here, I think.
So
Maybe we'll see how broke down it is.
So Dentry and Robert Paulson's standard movement rate for exploration is 60 feet. Dentry's moving 30 because they're being careful. So how far does Allura want Sir Robert to move?
He should follow his heart's desire. Let's see. I don't think he'll advance. He'll stay in the front because if something does collapse, we kind of want it to collapse on him, right? Wait,
Okay.
first, she's going to convince him that she should watch his horn of blasting for him, though. Because if he gets crushed in a pile of rubble, it's going to be hard to recover it from his corpse.
And you want to hold all his valuables because
That's the most valuable thing he owns.
No, that potion of polymorph.
Oh, I already took that.
Oh, you have that?
So you
he
don't need
gave
that.
it to me.
Yeah, okay. Then yeah. We don't want him to die and we're not able to get that potion of polymorph. But if you've already gotten it, then yeah, okay.
So Jackson, who probably has the most movement, how far is Jackson moving?
Jackson is staying.
I mean, is Jackson staying behind Dentry and Sir Robert, or
like right behind them, but like he's watching the ground. He's using every bit of his knowledge of nature to hopefully spot something that looks a little bit off if possible.
Okay.
So if you want me to make checks, I'll make a bajillion checks and hope that I see something. If I see footprints that stop in the area, I'll.
So you do see the ground in here has some, of course, loose gravel from mining. Obviously, you do see that there are some tracks that lead up into here, and you see some that have returned, but very few.
People have. Somebody knows their way around this place, so let's kind of stick to where the tracks are, guys. If you go out away from the tracks, at least I can tell, like, this is where people have walked. They haven't walked over this area.
Good call.
What about how far is Borman moving?
Borman is going to stay. He's going to stay kind of right there with Dentry.
Okay.
You know, he will. He'll take both of the dragon eyes. You know,
right.
So he can look through one and see through the other, because seeing through the other lets him see in the dark.
Right.
With color and being able to read and all that. So, I mean, he'll kind of stay up a little bit in the front, you know. He's, not walking on the following the trail that Jackson.
Okay, so following the tracks.
Yeah, and he's invisible, so he's making sure to kick up dust so people know where he is.
Is Jackson going invisible?
Jackson is going. He is staying close to Sir Robert and Dentry.
Okay.
Kind of using his tracking to be like, it looks like people have walked along this path here. I don't see any footprints to the left. Stay away from the left over there.
Okay. What about Allura and Mavis?
Just following up the back area as per usual.
Yeah.
I'm not sweating it as much. I feel like if it's been there a long time, it'll probably be there a long time.
Okay.
I'm just feeding off the collapse stuff that he took the time to draw and point out. So
Okay.
that's what I'm worried about. I'm like, well, he said cave in, so
Yeah, I mean, you can see where the ceiling has caved in a couple of spots.
my spidey sense told me to fucking watch out.
Right.
Yeah.
So we are back to Dentry and Sir Robert. How far ahead does Dentry want to move? Up to 60 feet.
Gentry wants to poke around with his stick. He's wait. Does he have a 10-foot stick or does he?
I'm not sure.
Seems like a job for Sir Robert, and he runs ahead.
Brave Sir Robert.
Get this show on the road. He's impatient.
Okay. So Robert goes ahead. Dentry goes a little bit behind him. So Robert, what about that area to the left?
Yeah, so Dentry obviously points out that there is a passage to the west.
Oh my gosh. Jeez, it didn't notice. I was just looking at the tracks.
Gung-ho.
Oh, okay, yeah. I guess I would go that way instead then, right? Probably about that
It's
far.
up to you.
Yeah, sure. I'll go look at the left.
Okay. What about Jackson?
Jackson will poke around here.
Okay.
With his pole axe.
Okay.
Keeping ready to jump back if need be.
Okay.
Kind of see if there's anything that's a little shiny or extra special in this area.
So you're poking around, and where's Borman going?
You know, Borman's
to catch up if need be.
Borman's invisible, and he's like, "Wow, if they're going to explore there, I think I'm just gonna kind of tuck myself right over here."
Okay.
And just kind of see how it goes.
Okay.
I mean, if Sir Robert's going to go, oh, I'm impatient, fuck this. Well, Borman's not going to stop him, and you know, especially if he's carrying a lantern or something, we'll just kind of watch that, and see how it goes.
Okay. Alora and Mavis.
Let's go this way. I'm not gonna barge ahead.
Stay safely to the back, but still close enough that you can heal people.
Yeah.
So yeah, as you're, you know, of course, traipsing through here, it is darker than a stack of black cats in here, and you know, often the echoing throughout these chambers, you can hear the dripping, of water dripping and the trickle down walls. Hard to determine where it's coming from because the echo in here is so bad. Where's Dentry moving to?
Dentry.
Or maybe we should ask where Sir Robert is moving first, since he's.
Yeah, he's the vanguard.
Yeah, since he's stumbling ahead.
Yeah,
he's gonna peek over here, and does he see anything over here?
Roll a d6.
Okay. 2.
He does see something. So in this pile of rubble, Sir Robert sees 9 chunks of electrum ore.
Oh, that's my shit. Fuck. All right.
Yes.
9 chunks of electrum ore
worth 900 gold pieces, or 900 electrum pieces total.
That's a pretty big chunk.
Got it. Thank you.
Where's Dentry going?
Gentry's kind of letting him do his thing, but staying back, allowing him to look around as best as he can. And if danger happens, he'll run up. If collapse happens, he'll run back.
Okay. Oh,
He'll move to here so that if something is fight worthy, he can get close. But if not, he'll jump. He can jump back.
and this only popped into my mind because you said danger. We can start referring to Sir Robert as Danger Man, which made me pop into my head. Here is I like documentaries. Here's one that you can avoid on Netflix. It is the Octopus Murders. Total, complete fucking waste of time. The whole thing, all 4 episodes of this documentary, you get all the way through it, and what is it? It's just a big fucking circle jerk that doesn't tell you anything. It is like it's like you went through a whole bunch of conspiracy theories on Twitter. It's completely fucking pointless. So, yeah.
That's annoying.
Yeah, don't waste your time. And stupid me.
I don't like the murder ones that are like, here we go, and and this is gonna judge.
And we don't know who did it. We're still searching. Then why did you do a documentary, you stupid shit? Yeah, no, yeah, the Octopus Murders, complete and total waste of time. But I'm sure that there's somebody on Twitter will be like, oh, you remember that time all the conspiracy theorists were right? No, I don't. I don't remember that time at all.
I do. I don't know.
Well,
anyway.
Yeah. But that's like saying not. Oh my God, Nostradamus was right. No, because you're reinterpreting what was said after the fact. I mean, if that were the case, then you could say that the Oracle at Delphi was right about everything, and
No, it's been a weird year. I've been humbled.
I just want to
That's
say,
how I feel about it.
like, I'm not really, a fan of any politician in any way, shape, or form.
No,
but
I think they're all
but
fucks.
I predicted Trump before he got in the race, and I have a witness because I got laughed at with eye rolls and shit because the motherfucker was talking, and I go, that son of a bitch is fixing to be president of the United States because he's talking that bullshit, and it's not that I'm saying he's such a great guy or anything. I predicted that he was doing that.
Yeah.
So I am a conspiracy theorist expert. I can tell you which ones to follow with all your resources. And
you know what I think about him? I think if it doesn't matter, then just believe whatever is funniest.
I'm with that.
Yes.
My God.
At the end of the day, it's all supposition. We're all guessing, so fuck it.
Right. Yeah, have some fun, for fuck's sake. I went to the Bigfoot Museum, and I wanted to believe after that.
Fuck yeah, man.
Why not? The world's a little bit more magic if Sasquatch is in it. That's
there's
all.
a Bigfoot Museum right here, and I believe it or not, I have not been to the Bigfoot Museum yet. So.
It's freaking cool.
Is it?
It really is.
Yeah.
Bigfoot's real. Sasquatch is real. Loch Ness, maybe.
Right. Yes. The Venture Brothers. A motherfucking plesiosaur.
No, man, I'm really kind of waiting on Strange Worlds to come out. Evidently, they're going to show us that the Vulcans have the Force, and that's how they milk their anal glands. And the shit that Spock is fixing to do is going to be some epic shit.
Yeah.
So there you go.
I'm not going to touch that one. I'll leave that one alone.
Yeah. They're Jedi Vulcans, is what they are.
Of course.
Yeah.
That makes perfect sense.
Yeah. Uh-huh. So
there's nothing over here though. I just saw stuff in the wall.
Yeah, you found some chunks of ore on the ground. Where is Jackson going? Jackson didn't find anything.
Jackson didn't find anything? All right, then Jackson's gonna come up to here to kind of look around for the next path as we go.
Actually, if you're moving up there, Jackson can roll a d6. Nope, Jackson still didn't find anything. What about Borman?
Borman's got the eye looking in the dark, and he is. If we're moving, I'm gonna go 30 feet, and I'm gonna roll a d6 as I look for traps or weak spots as I go forward. If
Okay.
that's okay, I'm gonna kind of cross the tracks right here, and get on this other side. So, kind of.
Go and make your traps check.
There we go.
Uh,
I got a 5, so unless I take penalties, I should find traps.
I see every footprint that has ever been laid.
Yes, you do. Yeah. So Jackson, you do see footprints leading to the north, and of course you see some going to the east. You also see with a 3. You also see that there are some tracks that seem to be hurriedly running from the north, heading south, back out of the mine. Like somebody was running.
Okay.
Right.
That was the check that I wanted to make before the D6 roll, and it didn't happen. So I was like, wait, where's my check? So I say that to Borman before he walks off, because that was the check that I was trying to make.
Okay.
Hey, knowing Borman's around somewhere, I'm like,
Yeah.
hey, Borman, I know you're here somewhere. Just beware where are you up north.
Yeah. Well, I can see 30 feet, so right all in there. I can see all of that crystal clear, daylight, blah blah blah, color, all of that, and then I can also see the same. I mean, almost all the way down in there. I can,
So this section, when Borman checks, you don't find any traps. You kind of check the ceiling. Like I said, right here in this area, you can see that the ceiling has partially collapsed, but it seems. Well, I wouldn't. I guess it doesn't seem like it's going to collapse immediately.
I feel you.
I mean, none of this area feels entirely stable, but it doesn't look like it's in danger of falling on your head.
What you're saying is stop being little bitches and get it on.
Yeah.
What is Alora and Mavis? Where are they moving?
Yeah, they're being cautious.
Both Alora and Mavis can roll a d6.
Oh. 6 and 4.
So they don't find anything. So we are back to Sir Robert.
He's gonna
actually,
take...
at this point, torches would be running out, and you would need a 10-minute rest.
Okay, let's have a rest.
Okay, so you guys break out some cheese and crackers and beef jerky. Take your 10 minutes.
Break out the dice and gamble with Borman.
Yes.
Yeah, there you go.
So then, where are you having Sir Robert go? So he doesn't find anything else to the south.
He's gonna hang out with his most favorite friend.
Can he go up to the north there?
Oh yeah, I wanted to take a. This is not during the rest.
No, this is after the rest.
Oh, okay, yeah, he wants to look up north. Yeah,
okay,
that's great.
So yeah, he doesn't see anything particular up in the north. I mean, this chamber seems dug out, and he can see where the pick marks in the wall would have dug out ore, but doesn't seem that there's anything left.
Mm-hmm.
What about Dentry?
Dentry says, all right, we're done in here, and moves up to where Borman is.
Okay.
About as far as he can go.
Or where he thinks Borman is, because Borman's...
Oh, yeah. Moves up. They go, we're going up. And he's like, all right, wait, did I go too far? What happened? Did I miss something?
Accidentally runs into Borman. Where...
That, not knowing he's there, he's probably about here, like, he's there going forward, right?
Where's Borman going?
Well, I'm gonna... I mean, I'm invisible, and I've got this thing to see in the dark, and this is the big cavern here. I'm gonna go my 30 feet.
Okay.
20, 30, kind of creep out into there. That should give me a pretty good view of everything in the room,
Okay.
I can see I can see most of the room now. I think because I got the eyes that let me see in the dark,
Right.
or the eye. That's kind of what I'm going off here. So I'm not necessarily staying in the light.
Okay.
You know, and I'm invisible. So that's where I'll be. If Didry goes up there, I'm gonna kind of come up in here and see what the fuck I can see.
Okay. Okay. Make a save versus petrification.
Ooh. Oh no.
The thing that they've all been running from.
Oh. $14 is pretty good.
Yeah.
Borman save versus petrification 11.
Yeah, so you saved. So I don't know if you guys see this, but it did it again. It's showing a 15 on the dice, but a 14 in the chat.
Yeah, I see it. It does it in my other game that I play on here too. It just
I see a 14 if it makes you feel better.
Oh, okay.
Everything looks great to me. As the guy that saved.
Right.
But,
So you come in here and there is you narrowly avoid a collapse of rocks in the ceiling that fall down onto the ground. You jump out of the way at the last second as these rather hefty boulders crash down. And you get and of course this cave-in echoes throughout the mines. Jackson, what are you doing?
Jackson, hearing the cave-in, hearing the noise, rushes forward to the opening to see what he can see.
Go on.
So visibility is a little bit obscured now because there is rock dust in the air, and you can see that there was a cave-in.
I go, Borman, you dead? Borman, you dead, man? I like Cool Runnings.
Well, what do I think caused this? Was this me causing it, just vibrating and walking up in here, or did something?
It's just a dangerous area.
All right, yeah, I'm okay.
Gravity caused it.
Okay, well, I just checking. I mean, there's just some stuff falling out. Best be on your toes.
So you're not dead?
No, not dead at all.
I gold yet.
Yeah, I know I'm not dead because I have this itch that's just under my codpiece and I can't get to it because I'm entering. And we just took a break. It's terrible.
What about Laura and Mavis?
Maybe I'll take a peek over here.
Okay.
Just looking.
So yeah, you look around. You don't see anything in here. Where is Sir Robert moving to?
He'll just move up to see what's going on.
Okay.
Looks like everyone's okay though, right?
Yeah, I mean, the air in here is choked with dust at the moment. Where is Dentry moving to?
Dentry. So Laura didn't see anything in this area?
No.
All right. Dentry kind of moves.
Yeah.
There's nothing magical, just a bunch of stuff to mine. What's that about?
Right.
You mean it's just a mine?
Heavens.
Hold on, do I have anything that might anything that nope, that's not gonna help at all. That's not gonna help at all. Nope. I got nothing that's gonna make the dust clear. So until the dust clears, I think I'm gonna hold off before I rush in there.
Okay.
I can't see shit.
Okay.
I just kind of move up to the opening as well, and I'm like, the hell?
I'm gonna just say stay back. I mean, there's stuff is caving in, and hopefully people will stay back while the dust clears. I mean, if things are invisible and moving about in here, I should see the voids in the dust. And
Right, yeah, you're not seeing.
yeah, so that's kind of what I'm looking for. Is I'm crouched and ready to go hidden dragon on their ass.
We should go down the other mine. This seems like the normal mine. The other one's the one with all
Yeah,
the magic in it.
let's just back the fuck up out of here.
Okay. Yeah, you can
Meow.
you can all move your exploration movement rate.
Oh, I
back
went
out.
way further. I think. Okay, let me see.
The witch should do a circuit around the room without touching any of the ground.
Oh yeah, do that.
Okay.
Yeah,
Meow.
bitchy woman.
Not touching anything shouldn't disturb anything.
I'm not touching
You
you.
see anything?
I'm not touching you. Ooh, Alora, make a save. Well, first of all, make a save versus petrification.
You want to roll higher than it, or is
Yes.
that right?
Yes.
Damn it!
Okay.
Even though she didn't touch nothing.
Yep.
I'm back that way.
Gravity's
That
a
means
bitch.
something's doing it, or
I retract my statement. Don't do it, Alora.
Well, it's happened. I rolled
probably
over.
made
I have
it.
11, so I'm okay.
Okay, so you save. You narrowly missed yet another cave in, but you can roll a d6.
Four.
Nope. So yeah, this area is now very choked with dust. You don't find anything, but you can, 2 cave-ins. You can pretty much tell that the ceiling in here is very unstable.
Okay.
Yep. So we're exiting as a group.
Okay.
I like that shit. Jackson said, "I am not dying underground," and got the hell out.
Okay. First of all,
Are we doing the whole? Are you making us do the whole movement back piece by piece, or can we just say that we made it back to the opening?
well, everybody can move their exploration movement. So where does Dentry want to move? He's got what, 60 feet he can move?
Yeah, he moves back to about here.
And what about Sir Robert?
Oh gosh, I always forget about him. Okay. Why can't he just figure out what to do on his own?
Because
Do
he's
you want me to take him
charmed.
over?
Right.
Here you go.
Okay. So, first of all, oh, cool.
Oh, like whenever he's
Yeah.
excited, it's not good for us.
It could be. He could be excited that he's going to give us a whole bunch of gold.
Because that's happened when.
You're so
Well,
optimistic.
things happen. I mean, he gets excited when we roll on the treasure table, which would suggest that he somewhat votes for us.
He gets disappointed when we don't find stuff.
Yeah, good or bad. He just wants to see shit get in the game. It could be a doppelganger. It could be Orcus. It could be 1,000,000 gold pieces.
You are right about that. He just wants the things to happen, good or bad. Stuff just needs to happen.
Yeah.
These will do.
Are those owlbears?
No. But that's
Okay.
the closest that I've got.
Okay. Well, I will just shut up and listen then.
Like, shit came out of the ceiling? Is that why shit was falling? Because there was stuff moving in there?
That is a good.
That's our story, and we're
thing.
sticking to it?
Yeah, that works.
Like, is this? We're in the later half of the day, are we?
So, uh, 1, 2, 3. You've been in here. This is the 4th hour,
All right.
and you're 40 minutes into the 4th hour.
All right. So it's midday.
Yeah.
Sounds about right.
Oh, he's keep adding them now. That's not cool. 8 of them. 8 is enough.
Where's Escanor when you need him? It's high noon. We could use Escanor right about now. Any Seven Deadly Sin fans? No.
No, I'm sorry.
It's all right. It's not the greatest. It's not the worst either. It's just
So in what you hear another cave in, and from this cave in you can hear these large, what sounds like these large squawks and howls. And what happened was is that somewhere up above there was a nest of these hook beasts, and they have tumbled down into the dust and destroyed their nest. Their eggs are busted, and they are pissed. Um, and they are going to be moving towards you. Everybody, roll initiative.
mad at us for it. We didn't make them do it.
Well, I mean, it's like, drunk hornets. It doesn't matter what you did. You could have just been walking down the street. Yeah, what you hear are these eerie, echoing clicks, like beaks snapping and and claws snapping on one another.
Hmm.
I think.
Can I make an intelligence check to see if I recognize the sound?
You can roll a d6.
A 2?
Yes, you recognize them as hook beasts.
What
So
the
they're
heck is the
beasts.
hook beast?
Yeah, and you're a beast master. You should calm them and make
You
them
should
our
master the
pets.
beasts. Do it.
Yeah, go
Go master
master
them.
them. Do it.
You can do
I say, we have some very angry. It sounds like quite a few of them.
Yeah. So you turn them frowns upside down.
Oh no, they sound all of them mad.
Let's just hope they don't have a whole bunch of hit points.
And
Says
I
Morgan
can
in character.
actually have
Yeah.
found a good picture of what these look. Way back in the 80s, there was actually a Advanced Dungeons and Dragons action figure. So this is what they look like.
Oh,
So they're cave dwelling beasts. Probably can see in the dark and shit.
Oh yeah, they would have infravision.
That's
They are
wonderful.
described as 9-foot tall bipedal beasts with vulture-like beaks, a tough plated carapace, and arms that end in horrid hooks. Voraciously hunt in packs deep underground. They cannot speak, but they do communicate among themselves with eerily echoing carapace clicks. And Jackson would know that they have extremely keen hearing. Let's see.
I'm like, get back to the opening now, everyone.
Yeah, like it is what it is.
Like fighting
Yeah.
them in here is not a good idea.
Yeah, well,
I mean, who
What-
knows? Maybe they took some damage when they fell in, so they're not all at 100% right out the gate.
You know,
yeah,
that is a good question. I
I,
would
I
say
I think it's a good time for Fireball. What I'm thinking.
they all took 1 point of falling damage.
Thank you.
Something.
Yeah. Don't
I didn't
worry.
even think about that.
Have an angle.
Think about what?
So they, okay, they are advancing. What is Borman doing?
Well, yes, Borman is going.
Actually, though, all of the characters need to roll a d6.
I got a 4, 5, and 6. Does that matter?
You are fine.
Okay, cool.
Um, Dentry
6
and
3.
yep, you guys are fine. And Borman is fine. So, I mean, you can go ahead and roll for Black Dragon Malachi.
I did.
Oh, did you?
I
So
rolled a 2D thing. I got a 1 and a 4.
So who did Malachi get the 1?
Yes.
Okay, so Malachi is surprised this round because I mean he heard the crash from the ceiling, but is probably unaware that there's any danger. So what is Borman doing?
So it actually makes sense. Ha!
Yeah.
Right? Yeah.
Yeah. Well, I mean, if he's unaware of any,
Borman isn't surprised.
Borman isn't.
No. Malachi is surprised. Borman.
Okay. Well, then Borman is going to move up 20 feet
Okay.
to right here. And so Borman is going to lob a javelin of lightning
Okay.
at this back guy here.
Okay.
Oh, sweet.
Okay. So specifically so the target will take javelin damage, and everything in between him and you will take lightning damage. Is the way this reads.
Yeah, because it explodes in a stroke of lightning, 5 foot wide and 30 foot long, leading back from the target toward the character who hurled the javelin.
Right.
Yeah, and the the electrical damage is 20 points, save versus spell for half. So
Right. So the javelin has a long range of 90 feet.
yeah, well, I rolled a 17
Okay.
so I'll hit AC 0
So hold on.
if you're going to give me a minus.
So that is, let's see here. So medium range for javelin is 60. So it would be -1.
Okay, so I rolled a 16. I hit AC 1.
Okay, that hits. So roll your javelin damage first.
What is javelin damage?
It is 1d4.
2.
Okay.
This is a +1 javelin, so 3.
So 3. 3. And then these guys, read this again. They get a save versus spells.
I'm not. Oh, hold on. That's actually because I do double damage because so 6
Okay.
because that was a sneak attack.
Okay. And they get a save versus spell. No, they fail. So they will take
20 points of electric damage.
yes, 20 points in a line straight back.
They've been thunderstruck.
Right? And this guy just eats shit completely.
Nice.
Okay, so yeah, this lightning bolt, this javelin just cuts a line straight through like these guys here, kind of like so, and and the javelin sticks into the one and turns into a bolt of lightning that's 30 feet long, 5 feet wide, lighting up the cavern. And you can now, I mean, in the light, you for a split second, you can see, how many of these guys there are, and it totally fries the one on the back end.
Now, my question is because this is a surprise attack, do they get double damage too because of
They're not surprised. They have keen hearing and are only surprised on a 1.
not surprised. They were unaware of me. This is all sneak attack.
The sneak attack would only account on 1 creature, and that would
I
be.
figured you would do that,
Yeah.
but I've got to try because gotta
The
try.
effort must be made.
Yeah, I mean my client, Borman, deserves an utmost defense to the best of my ability.
Jackson, what are you doing?
Braxton is not keen on fighting them in the caverns, but at the same time is not a coward. So he'll move up to here and do his horrible ranged attack as he does, because he's got wonderful ranged attacks. In that he has horrible dexterity. But hey, he's gonna try for a +1 arrow on the front one.
Okay.
And waste an arrow.
Okay. Hold on. Yeah. Yeah, that's not gonna do it.
And then he'll say, screw this bow and pull out his sword instead.
Okay. All right. So Jackson breaks his invisibility with a missed arrow shot and draws his sword. Alora, what do you want to do?
Did I cause a cave in by hitting the wall?
Nope.
No.
Oh.
I got the horn. Let me see what that does.
Oh, hell yeah. That'll make things exciting.
Now
Mhm.
that I'm on board with all the way.
I don't. Oh wait. Rearrange
Malachi
this
will just
puppy.
wander off as the lone survivor of the party.
That might collapse it behind us, though. That would be pretty crappy, huh?
Yeah, that would not be good. I mean that
Okay.
this whole area is, you already know it's unstable. The Horn of Blasting.
Yeah, if we get to the very end, I could blast it into the mine and try and collapse it behind us. But yeah, now is not a good time. So I'm gonna see if I can throw my throwing
Did
dagger.
I not?
Are you telling
30.
us to head back to the opening, or are you just like, if we get there?
Um,
Hold on, just a second. Let me. I could have. I could have
I
sworn
guess
that
I figured
put it
we
in.
were exiting anyway. I'm not sure.
Hold on.
We started to, and then enemies, and so people turned around.
Right. Hold on, just a second. I thought that I had put the Horn of Blasting in here, but evidently not. I will rectify that.
I can't remember how long the range is on a throwing dagger either.
30 feet is the longest
Okay.
range.
All right, that's how far away I am right now. Mom's running.
Ooh.
Oh, yay. Okay. I'll roll with that.
So here is the Horn of Blasting.
Sweet.
Full details.
100 foot, though.
100-foot long cone.
Twenty foot
All right.
wide at the end. So, I mean, that would suggest that, the maximum, I mean, if it's 20 foot wide at 100 foot down range, right? Then, I mean, that would suggest that that is the apex of the blast is there. So, I mean, that is where most of the cave in damage, but I mean, let's face it, you're about to knock out 100 foot of fucking wall is what you're about to do. It's all going to come right down. But,
Yeah, it's going to be everything in that 100-foot long cone, but the one thing to keep in mind is that this area is very echoey.
Yeah, I mean, so the
But
max damage
I would think the blast damage is going to be in that 100-foot long, 20-foot wide cone.
yeah, but I was saying it was a bad idea to do it while we're still in here, so I thought I was doing a throwing dagger.
Yeah, well, a nat 20 hit, so that's going to do max damage on this lead guy, I would take it.
That's 9.
Okay, so your arrow or your dagger hits him right between the eyes, and this hook beast falls to the ground dead.
Okay, and I can get pretty damn far out. I moved 20 feet and I have 80 altogether, so yeah, that's about right.
Okay.
Okay.
Black Dragon Malachi is surprised. Dentry, what are you doing?
Gentry says, "Did you say anything about the horn, or did you not say anything about the horn?"
I didn't say anything.
Gentry knows it's not worth running up to them, and so he's gonna kind of like, let's get them to us, and kind of come back a little bit. Like, let's not rush them. Let's make them come to us.
We know there's a dragon back that way too, so we're
Exactly.
running
So I'm like,
towards an
let's get back
ally.
to the dragon. So I move my 20 feet back and say, make them come to us instead.
Okay. All right. Sir Robert, what are you doing?
Mm, I don't have any ranged attack now. Fuck. He's gonna turn around and face where the things are coming from and tell everybody else to go, and he'll hold them off as long as he can. He's gonna be super brave.
Okay, so he's going to use heroic idiocy.
Yeah.
Well, I mean, if he did charge forward up in there, he dies. I mean, so we don't necessarily want him to die. I mean,
You
What
just don't care if it
Pretty sure
happens.
she does.
what is Mavis doing?
Trying to not be in the way. Let's see here.
My God,
that was
sister,
that
run
was her
away.
theme. Yeah, that was her theme last week.
Don't
was
forget, if
I'm
you're
just
not doing an
trying to-
action, you can run, so you can remove double your encounter movement.
Okay,
Oh,
I'm
yeah,
gonna
maybe
get
we could've moved
back
further.
here then, behind this bed.
Okay.
Those are forges.
Yep, the forges.
Oh, behind this porch.
Okay.
That makes a lot more sense to be in mine.
Okay, so
Okay.
the hook beasts are going to run because well, I don't know. These two guys need to make a morale check. He makes it. They both make it. Okay, so they are going to bravely run up. They're like there. And that's all they can do. Foreman, what would you like to do?
I would like to do a fighting withdrawal.
Okay. So you can make an attack and move half your movement back.
I really kind of wanted to do it the other way. Get behind this cart here, and then this guy right here. I want to throw a lightning javelin at him.
Okay. Go ahead and make your attack.
That's a 13.
No, that is
That
a
is
miss.
4.
Yeah, that is a miss.
Alright.
It goes. The javelin flies true, but it goes between all of them, just misses everybody.
It can be retrieved later.
That's true. Actually, though, what does it say? Does it only pop on a hit, or? Yes, on a successful hit. So, okay. So, yeah, no, it can be retrieved.
Yeah, they've got good AC.
Jackson, what would you like to do?
I'll do the same fighting withdrawal.
Okay.
I will swing on this one right in front of me.
Okay.
And then I will make my way back. I'm assuming that misses.
That does miss.
13 misses. All right, cool. And then I will take my 30 feet since I can only go half movement. 1, 2, 3.
Okay. So you swing and he uses his hook to block your blow and you retreat back. Alora, what would you like to do? She still has the hood of her cloak up.
Yeah, I'm gonna say don't be dumb to Sir Robert Paulson, and then I'll start going out. Well, I'll stay right near the entrance so I can blast. I'm ready to blast when everybody's out.
Okay, so you're letting everybody know you're ready to use the horn.
Yeah, and that it's dumb to stay in there. So yeah.
What does Malachi want to do?
Malachi will do an intimidating roar.
Okay.
Down the hall, down the thing there, he'll roll out. He'll have an 11 on the D20 of roaring performance of whatever the fuck he's trying to do. And he's going to try to make a lot of noise, predatorial behavior, territorial, xenophobic, black dragon.
Xenophobic.
That's the cover band for the Black Dragon Malachi band.
Xenophobes.
Play
Malachi
death.
and xenophobes.
I dig it.
So
Xenophobes will be the fan base.
3 of them come to a screeching halt when they hear this roar and are like ready to nope out.
Good. That worked well.
Gentry, what would you like to do?
Oh, Dentry's up in here. I was like, where is he? Dentry will do a fighting withdrawal. Actually, no, fuck that. Dentry is gonna be like, nah, I'm good. And he'll do full movement out.
Okay.
So he'll get to about here.
Okay. So you are running.
I don't have to fighting withdrawal. There's no one in front of me, so he just ran.
Right. Yeah, you're not in melee, so you don't have to do fighting withdrawal. What is Sir Robert doing?
He's listening because he's charmed. So, oh man, can't make it out quite.
He's probably griping the whole way about how there's no valor and honor in running, but
He'll get
Oh,
double
wait.
movement.
That's right. That's what I was thinking. He'll make it out because of that.
okay. Mavis.
Get good roar, buddy. Okay, and high five him. I don't fucking know what to do. There's nothing back here. Nobody's hurt.
Okay, so Mavis just holding position.
I'm trying to bring up everyone's morale with cheer.
The hook bees. These 3. Oops, are running away. Oop. And then these 3. This one's going to attack Foreman. He's
Yeah, Laura can
running.
just run up. Oh, perfect.
And this one's going to attack Foreman. So,
Dude, if Laura did the blast from like right here, just all the way down, everybody gets it.
Does Borman get cover from the cart that's in between them?
I will give you on this guy. I will give you a +2, or they'll be at a -2 to hit you.
Wonderful.
The other guy, he can get around the cart.
Oh yeah. Just trying to advocate for old Borman there. I like him. He's
I
very
want him to
The
die.
first guy misses miserably with
nice.
an unnatural 1. The second guy. Are you fucking kidding me? What is shit?
Well, you know, they survived the morale, but they're still a little shaken from that dragon.
Right, yes. They both miss. And this one just ran up on Jackson, clicking his beak together in slavering anticipation. Borman, what would you like to do?
Man, everybody's retreating out. So
Run.
yeah. That's what I'm gonna do. Go ahead and do it the fuck you got to do, my friend.
You're doing
I'm
a full
hauling ass.
retreat? Okay, so these
Hell yeah,
2...
1, 2, 3, 4. I can get to right here.
Ooh, the one with the negative hits, I think.
Hit -2.
He did exactly -2.
Well, then I get hit on that. Well,
He's going to deal. Oh, they get 2 attacks. Fucked up.
but he don't get 2 attacks on this. This attack of opportunity, right?
This is an attack of opportunity. The other one. Oops, that's the wrong one. Well, +2.
Thank God he didn't get fucking 2 attacks.
Yeah, the second one hits AC2, so that's a miss. So you are going to take 2 points of damage to your back as you run out.
That's wonderful. Thank you, sir.
What is your AC without your shield, though? Because you don't, on a full retreat, you don't get your AC from shield because you are running away.
I am wearing. Looking for what I'm wearing. Just character sheet is.
Yeah. What kind of shield?
I'm in +1 plate and a +1 shield for a -3 armor class now. So I guess my +1 shield would give me
it would be a -2 to your AC. So
yeah, I'd be at -1.
Okay. So yeah, you only get hit once for 2 whole points.
Yeah.
Jackson, what are you doing?
Like I want to be like, Laura, are you blasting from there or are you moving up to blast?
Probably blasting from here. We want the structure of the room. Like if I was gonna blast in the mine, I just would have done it earlier.
Fair enough then. All right, then I just take the fighting withdrawal, knowing that she's after me.
Okay. So you can make an attack and move half your movement.
Oh yeah, I guess I could do the attack.
There's no reason not to do the attack. Well.
I was clearly more concerned with the running away part.
Yes. So yes, you swing and run, and he definitely. I would say that you probably just swing and air, and you start to run before you even swing, so you miss. Alora, what are you doing?
Let me see here. Guess we'll move a little past Foreman because I don't want him to.
Oh, if you're yelling blast, Borman's probably dove down. You know,
Oh, that's
if
fair
I
enough.
can, am I allowed to like do a slide? You know, a baseball slide.
Oh yeah, you can do a baseball slide.
Then I'm going to do a baseball slide if I see a Laura sitting there with the horn. You know, I mean, I'm not horny.
Let's aim it. Actually, let's see. Do I gotta worry about angles and crap or it echoes around?
Yeah, because it's going to be 100-foot straight line. So,
Okay.
I mean, your most ideal position would probably be like right here.
Yeah. Okay. You mean for blasting it?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. I thought I was trying to like figure out like a pool thing where it was gonna echo or something. Okay. No, I'll just get in there and then do that. I blow on that horn of blasting, and I hope it's awesome.
Actually, I guess that's going to be smaller than that. Yeah. Yeah. Okay. So.
But
Yeah.
I think she was more trying to make a cave in than really fuck them up.
Well, it's going to do both. So let's see. Laura gets horny. So creatures in 100-foot cone suffer 2d6 damage. Doesn't look like they get a save on the damage. So go ahead and roll 2d6.
They're very sensitive to sound.
Right.
Yeah, so I mean, this is they got to have a vulnerability to this shit.
Yeah, I would say I would say that because they are so vulnerable or because they are so sensitive to sound, go ahead and add a +2 to that damage.
It's 9.
Eh. This guy just fucking dies outright. This guy dies outright. Then they need to make a save versus spells. And they succeed on save versus spells. Well, though, they -2. They still save. Okay, barely. So they're not deaf, but Laura, roll a d6.
Got 4.
So this section of the cave does not cave in, but roll a d6 again.
That's 4.
This section of the cave at the very back completely collapses.
Okay, cool.
Killing both of these guys in the collapse.
Hell yeah. Get
That's
that
what you
extra
get.
EXP, man. Those are like bonus trick shot stuff.
Right?
You know?
Okay. So. And so the Horn of Blasting can only be used once every turn. So it can't be used again well, in this combat. Yeah, so she blows it. You can see that you can hear the collapse at the end of the cave, and you see this billowing cloud of debris and dust come out and just start to fill up this corridor. These two guys took damage but are not dead, and they are the only ones left. Black Dragon Malachi, what would you like to do?
Man, those things just look very painfully powerful, and they are really.
I suppose that
I should move back after
following
that.
that, yeah, if Laura has movement, she can move back.
I got my broom, so I can go wherever I want. It's like a hover round.
Yeah, so they do make their morale check after that. They are going to continue on. So Black Dragon Malachi, what would you like to do?
Black Dragon Malachi is surging forward to right here. And this guy and this guy need to make save because I'm breathing.
Okay. First guy fails. Second guy
23 points of damage if they failed.
Okay, so yeah. Yes, you basically turn them both into melted pools of hook beast.
I'll wag my tail like in a circle, like a happy dog.
Right?
Yeah.
Okay, so yeah, you guys put down these hook beasts, and you can well, unfortunately, because of the destruction of the cavern at the end, you don't have any way of retrieving any treasure that they would have had on them. Because that would have been where their lair had collapsed in, and now it is the old mine at the end is completely.
It requires a reprieve.
No, we weren't gonna go for that treasure anyway because just even a flying on a broom almost caused a collapse. Nah. There could have been another collapse after that. No.
Yeah.
Maybe this wasn't the best course of action.
Well, we got.
It was the best way. The horn stopped anything else from collapsing. You did awesome echo damage.
Yeah, so we're gonna. It's midday, and we need a midday break,
Well,
don't we?
you've still got 20 minutes before you need to take a break.
Right, but we're kind of in a. I mean, all right.
So you can. What I'm saying is, you can in the next 10 minutes, or next 20 minutes, you can move double your encounter movement rate.
Right, okay, but right now these forges are fucking rolling.
Yeah, they're hot. It's very hot.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Let's get out of here.
Well, now hear me out.
Okay.
How long would it take fucking oh boy here to go ahead and melt this electrum ore and fucking put it in these molds?
Well, Jackson can roll. You can roll 2 times. You can roll a d6.
You want Jackson to do it?
Or
Yeah, you're the
it's
blacksmith. Who's the
Dentry.
blacksmith?
Dentry's the
Entry.
blacksmith, right?
Yeah,
Yeah,
you're like
Dent-
entry,
yeah.
man.
I was
You
like,
know,
why is Jackson doing it? 2D6.
I don't know.
We're peer pressuring them. That's
Yeah,
why.
yeah. You just step up,
You
Jack.
can make coins. That's
Yeah.
your job now.
Oh, you got both of them. Okay, so he spends 20 minutes turning the ore into coins. So this is the ore that you found, right?
That's correct.
Yeah. So he turns that amount of ore into he turns.
Now I've got a total of 1,300 electrum pieces worth of ore.
He generates 200 electrum. He turns that into 200 electrum coins.
Okay, so you have to add 200 electrum pieces to your list, Brian, and I have to subtract 200 worth of ore from mine.
200 electrum. Got it. That was fun.
Okay, so you guys take your 10-minute break in the in the forges in 90 plus degree heat. Where are you going?
So if we need another break for Jackson or something, we can get into this other area here and chill. And if that's needed, we'll tolerate it to the lesser species.
Yeah,
We could just pour some water on stuff and make it a sauna.
We could.
Yes.
We could all sit around in our undies.
I will be right back.
We're going to the southern mine next, right?
That's what I'm thinking. I'm thinking we're gonna get mapped.
Yeah, it's gonna be good.
I mean, then there's the other school of thought of, we could take the afternoon and go back to the tower and rest. I mean, or we could go back to the Cobalt Maid and rest.
I'm hungry for adventure. I want something to happen.
Okay.
That's me today, at least.
We can. I have one more charm left in me.
Cool.
Charm, another one.
Well, I mean, they add up. We're gonna have a dwarven village that's just all out there. They're gonna have like a big statue made to Malachi, just out there being dwarves, playing with rocks.
We could bring him to our castle. I wonder how the local people would react to that. That'd be pretty weird to do.
Oh yeah, I'm thinking, we can just set them free. I mean, it'd be kind of like, if you catch a snake and you take it off somewhere and just let it go. I could go, y'all follow me, and then just fly the fuck away. They won't even, I'll be like, well, I'm going this way. You'll find my nest and come serve me there, and then I'll just like fly off in that direction out of sight. and then loop around.
He'll
So
miss
they
you
don't.
forever that way. It'll be
Huh?
very sad.
That's okay though. We could do a gladiatorial combat and then kill the winner. I've only got room for one of you. Y'all must do combat, and the last one standing may serve me. And then when that one does, I'll
Throw
eat
a
him.
broken sword in the middle.
Yeah.
This is like Saw or something for um
I was
old
trying to
school
do it
stuff.
at Event Horizon the other day with Pirates of Drenex, and y'all just weren't cool with that.
I don't know. What's Event Horizon?
It's a movie where, you're in space and this mystical demonic entity is hunting people,
Oh.
and they're like, dude will walk in the room and then all of a sudden dude is on fish hooks and his insides are out and he's like dangling in space.
Oh yeah,
Other
you were
dude-
gonna murder all those guys. I
Yeah,
forgot
yeah. I
about
was
that.
gonna murder them one by one while you guys pretended like it was an alien species out there, and we're gonna film it. I mean, it'd been good TV.
I have a better place to do that.
Yeah.
So I
All
do.
right. Oh well, we
Hey.
definitely got to make the movie.
So did I tell you guys about my home gaming group's whiskey experiment?
Hmm.
So for Christmas, I had a friend that got me one of those whiskey aging barrels, and we'd never messed around with one. So we took a bottle of Canadian Club 1858, which is what I normally drink, which is aged 6 years, and we stuck it in this aging barrel, and we left it in there for 2 weeks. So we put it in there at one game, and then 2 weeks later, we were gonna crack it up and see what the effect was. And huge success. It's not even. It doesn't even taste like the same whiskey. Like all the harshness is gone. Added like a little bit of a smokiness and a little bit of a sweet flavor to it, and it came out really really good. So
Nice.
Cool.
the one guy who plays our Dragonborn Paladin, he decided. So we took the whiskey out of the barrel and we put it into my crystal decanter, and he took a bottle of Johnny Walker Black Label, 12-year, and stuck it in the barrel. And so we will open that on April 17th and see what happens to it. I don't think it's gonna do well with Johnny Walker, but that's my opinion because I just don't think. Well, but we'll see. Take $100.
Maybe it fixes everything. Who knows?
Yeah,
Yeah.
$100 bottle of scotch. Like, man, whatever. So, you can. Where are you guys going? You can move.
We're headed on down into the
Down
other
south.
mine. We are going to take this cart and straighten it up,
Okay.
and we're going to put it on the track, and we're going to fill it full of people, and then the dragon is going to push it as far and fast as he can.
Okay. So
I'm talking about hauling some ass, and when he reaches max speed, he's just going to let it go.
Okay.
That was the plan, right?
Oh.
So
It is now. It sounds really fun.
yeah. Borman will ride in the cart. I guess how many people can we fit in the cart safely?
I'm totally down to be in the cart with the poleaxe.
I mean,
at the front of it.
there's like 7 of you, so
Can we all go carting?
The women have too much sensibility for this. So I think just the guys will go in
this
it.
sounds like something that boys would do.
Yeah. They'll have band-aids for afterwards. So don't worry.
He has to be in the front with the poleaxe.
Yeah. Hell yeah, you got to fucking lead the charge with the poleaxe.
Gotta joust.
Yeah.
Exactly.
I mean, this is every fucking mine there is. I mean, you got to do the rolling down the cart.
Yes.
I agree.
Thought we've forgotten.
I would say, these minecarts. I mean, you could get out of your 7 players, you could get 4 people into the cart.
The dudes.
Okay.
Yeah, the dude
Penis
crew.
power, and then we'll all do our hands up like this, oh, penis power, and then we'll run and jump in the cart.
Okay.
And, we will always, it's in our DNA to do this.
Yeah, you don't.
It's-
Yeah, we don't have
we
a
must
choice.
answer the call. Yeah.
Yeah, it's,
I'm learning so much.
It's genetic. It'll be one of those posts that you see on Twitter. Guys will see this and say, "Hell yeah!"
Basically, that's what we're about to do. Yeah, that's
Yeah.
exactly what's happening here.
Yeah.
I'm like, oh my God, I've always wanted to do this. And then, Dentry will be like, yeah, me too, man. And then, Aurora Paulson is like, I really want to protect Aurora, but I feel I need to do this as well.
I feel like my manhood would be threatened if I don't do this. Oops.
It's just not proper to explore the tunnel any other way.
Okay.
Sweet.
Got that little preview.
Yes.
I already forgot what's on there. I just saw there's a lot of maps. And that made me
Yeah, I
happy.
know. I saw that stop though at the end. Hopefully it'll break.
Just pretend it's a premonition, man, that's
Yeah.
there.
Yes. I feel that there's something bad coming.
I had a vision,
Yeah.
that kind of thing.
Well, see, now we don't have to make a lot of decisions, because a lot of things are just going to naturally happen. It's going to be great. Nothing could go wrong.
So Malachi, you follow the cart. You push the cart and get it up to max speed. And I assume that Malachi's then just letting him go, right? And they're
yeah, like how you teach the kid to ride a bicycle. You
Right.
get going with them, and then they get going, and you're like, okay, you're on your own. Pedal, my child, pedal.
So,
And,
oops. Damn it.
no. We've been creeping along all this time, being careful, and as soon as you put a fucking minecart with rails, all bets are off. Fuck safety. We're going for a fucking magic carpet ride. Roller coaster.
I was picturing shopping cart jousting. It's kind of more.
Fuck yeah.
Oh my god, I haven't done that in a million years.
Mm-hmm.
Mostly because my fat ass won't fit in a shopping cart.
I just want to point out that it's only us that have done it. We all know she has not.
Yes.
Because that's a stupid thing that we would do. Because life expectancy shorter for us.
Right. Yes.
Yeah. Well, I mean, look.
And rightfully so.
No, I was kind of a weird girl. I did some weird, risky things, but I there was a line, definitely.
We did a lot of bicycles.
That's good. You had some sense of self-preservation.
Oh man. To us, a jump rope was a fucking a trap on the bicycle trail.
Oh, I got scars to prove the stupid things that I would do as a kid.
We like you gotta go and you gotta make this ramp and you gotta jump over the fucking cinder block and then then you need to duck because here we're tying this fucking jump rope across the trail here.
So out of the four idiots in the cart, who is in the front of the cart?
The manliest
Obviously,
one.
Jackson with the pole axe.
Yeah.
Who would?
Jackson, he's got the pole axe.
Okay.
Yep.
So Jackson will be in the front.
It has to be him.
And then who is going to be? So there's room for two to be side by side in the middle. Who are they?
Borman would ride it. Yeah. Borman and Robert Paulson there will hang out in the middle, I guess.
Okay.
And then Entry will will be the
We'll bring
the
everybody
rear of
back.
and
Rear
we're smiling and
Honor!
having a good time,
So yeah,
Yelling out honor
So-
the whole way down.
Malachi gets this cart really moving, and lets you go, and you guys are heading off down into near complete blackness. Jackson, you're in the front. You can roll a d6.
Does a 2 make it?
It does. So you are you're blazing down this rail track, and every turn the cart comes up on two wheels, and then you guys
Awesome.
lean and come back down, and
So I gotta be shouting out directions to the left.
and you're
the
going
right.
up and down. There's a couple times where the cart leaves the tracks for a second and slams back down. And Jackson, you see coming up that there is a track lever,
Oh
and
man, make a
there's a
decision.
sign that is showing a old wood plaque sign that is carved with an arrow that goes this way and an arrow that goes this way. One going to the right, one going to the left. Which right now the lever is in the back position, which would mean that it is going to go to the right.
I mean, left or right? I shout real quick.
I mean,
No response. Left. Wasn't quick
Yeah.
enough. Left.
I mean, they wouldn't put a
Wasn't quick
lever
enough.
there if you weren't supposed to hit it.
You thought about it. You thought. No thinking. Left or right? Left
It's
it
too
is.
late. You thought about it.
Yeah, no,
Yeah.
hit the fucking lever and whatever happens, happens.
Yeah, that's what I'm doing. I'm hitting the lever.
Okay.
Yeah.
Go ahead and make a melee attack with your poleaxe.
This isn't one of those morality questions, is it?
Always go left.
Okay.
Always go left.
Always go left. Yes.
Oh, I was just like, whatever the option was that
Left
means you
is
have
always
to,
west.
do that. Always change our fate.
Strength 1 plus 1. Okay. So D20 plus 2.
Okay. So yeah, Jackson reaches out with his pole arm and smacks the lever, and you guys take a sharp turn. Everybody roll under your dexterity. You want to make a dexterity ability check.
Oh shit.
Borman made his.
6, 8, 13.
Well, Mavis said, oh yeah, for Jackson, or I'm sorry, for Sir Robert. Yeah.
Oh yay, I just made it by 1. Way to go me. I almost really
we're-
fucked myself up there.
So Borman made it. What about Dentry and Jackson?
Oh, they both failed.
They both failed.
Said
Okay.
Under my decks? Yeah, no. They both went flying out the cart.
Okay. So right here, you'll see that the track not only is broken and twisted, but is offset, and the cart hits this track, and this bent section of track goes up, flinging Jackson out and flinging Dentry out, but then recatches, and these two continue on their way. But wait, there's more.
Oh shit. I chose poorly.
So Jackson and Dentry each take 8 points of damage slamming into the walls as they are thrown free from the cart.
Oh damn.
Oh, shit.
I'm just gonna leave a mark.
I got the healing wand. I'll come smack you for it.
Borman
Or is it staff?
and Sir Robert can both roll a d6.
Monster Robert. 3.
Ooh. And Borman got a 2.
Yeah.
Sir Robert is hanging on for dear life. Looks like he might puke. And Borman, you see two things. The first thing you see is that the track is missing an entire section right here. And then on the other side of that section that's missing, you see a big rail stop with the big steel and rubber brake end that you are quickly going to crash into if you make it across this gap. Now,
I believe in us.
the cart does have a handbrake.
Oh, what's it?
So,
Cool.
Borman, if you want, you can make a strength ability check to try and reef on this brake.
I made it. My strength is 15, I believe.
Okay.
Double checking just to make sure, though. Yes, my strength is 15.
Okay, so you pull on the handbrake, and you guys, this entire area in here suddenly fills up with this rank smelling smoke of really hot leather pads being pressed against the blazing wheels, and they just start immediately smoking. You can see that the brake pads are actually starting to catch fire, and the cart tumbles here, and Borman and Sir Robert fall out, but they only take 3 points of damage each. And they fall out as the cart basically goes ass over tea kettle and slams into this rail stop upside down. And Sir Robert can roll a d6.
5.
So where Sir Robert lands, he lands on top of a what looks like it was a cave-in. Yeah, it's just a pile of rubble here.
All right. Well, everybody line up for a whack with the healing stick.
So it takes Malachi, Mavis, and Alora another 30 minutes to get down to you guys.
By the time they get to us, we're just all laughing our asses off about it.
So just do D6 plus 1 for however much HP you get back. And that's your one whack for the day, though. So everything else has to be spells.
6 and 2.
Hope it was worth it.
You know, the whole reason that these cart rail lines were in here is so that you idiots would do something like that.
Yeah.
I knew that you were going to want to pull an Indiana Jones, and so, you know.
I mean, if we hadn't turned, it might have been worse.
That's true. We'll find out, won't we?
So crawling down through here, again, it's cramped for Malachi because it is only an 8-foot ceiling, but he can at least kind of stretch out and kind of, belly crawl his way through here. Where do you guys want to go from here? Like I said, Sir Robert lands on a pile of collapsed rock. Borman, you can roll a d6. And Alora can roll a d6.
3.
Okay. So none of you see anything. You just see that there's a obviously there's a path to the south, and then there's a path that leads to the north, and you would see that this is a side passage that goes off to the east.
Does it look big?
The passage to the east. I mean, it's the
I mean,
passage.
you know,
Passage is 20 feet wide, so I mean it's a major mine passage.
right, but see, I'm thinking we've got this dragon motherfucker following us, and so I mean, if one of these passages looks bigger than the other,
That's one of the things.
Yeah, it's all 8-foot ceilings, so through the
ugh,
passages.
yeah,
Rough.
bullshit.
Okay, I just want to take a peek down the left one because my motto is to always go left.
All right, so yeah, we're gonna kind of creep down this way, seeing what's happening.
Okay. All right, so yeah, you can move your exploration movement, right?
Oh, right. Jackson has a lot more than that. Exploration movement. And I can't move more until I see what's where.
Oh, wait.
Norman wants to take a listen.
Oh, actually, though. There's no passage here. It's just wall. Sorry.
All right.
So yeah, the passage curves around and goes back to the northwest. But you said Borman wants to make a listen?
That's correct. If that's okay. I did not get my hear noise check. So
Okay.
anything that would require an actual check, I might not. But I still want to take a listen.
So yeah, you kind of listen and you don't hear anything.
All right,
Just
then I
the
guess
dripping of water that sounds like it's dropping from a very very tall ceiling that echoes
all
the
right.
water.
Jackson will look for foot traffic.
Sure will.
Now, Borman will light a lantern.
Okay.
I got a 22 for foot traffic.
Okay, so you do see a load of foot traffic. So let me see. You see. So Jackson, you see that there is foot traffic that goes up this passage to the east. You see some foot traffic that has gone and stopped at this cave-in, like it's like somebody was shuffling around trying to work their way through it. It doesn't appear that they were successful, and you see a lot of foot traffic going in and out to the northwest, and all of it. You find two different sets of tracks. You find kobold tracks, and you find what looks like heavy booted tracks, probably Duergar.
All right, I tell the party what I see and that they're both Kobold and Duergar. And Dentry, I suggest that maybe Dentry and Borman might want to bash at whatever was over here.
Yeah, we can go digging around looking there.
I mean, if someone was trying to get through there, the people that know this area were trying to get in there, so that says something.
Right. Yeah, let's go look.
Can I see this opening here, or is that like supposed to be hidden too?
You do not see an opening there.
Okay. I figured you went and closed off this one. So
yeah, it's just solid wall.
All right, well, let's go back and look at the cave-in then.
Crowbar and hammers abound.
Okay.
To see if it's something more than just Oh, a cave in here.
Okay. Okay, so you are going to go back and examine this cave-in. So you guys dig, and you can see that there was a ceiling collapse here. Whoever's digging in here, make a strength ability check.
Borman made one.
And I need to get under my strength?
Correct. If you
Oh, I
have
made it.
Yeah, if you have a bonus, you can subtract that from your.
Oh, then I definitely made it.
So
I made it even more.
So the two of you do open up you find that there was a passage behind here, very narrow passage behind this collapse, and it seems to it is a descending passage that is, maybe 5 feet wide.
So anyway, I go over there and I start blasting. No, I'm just kidding. I'm not gonna do that.
Yeah, Malachi will
Maybe.
not be able to fit in this passage.
Fair enough. We will have to go in there and see what's going on.
Time to spelunk.
All right, so you can move your encounter movement, right? Or not encounter, exploration movement, right?
Foreshadowing here? Huh?
Would we make the girls go because they're tiny? I assume.
I mean, yeah, the girls would be
Like this is
smaller.
a
I would
narrow
think.
way?
Yeah, and Alora won't be able to fly on the broom through here.
Okay. Oh, well, that reduces how far I can go.
Okay.
Okay. We'll hold hands to stay safe with the buddy system.
So let's see. Probably take you 20 minutes to get through here.
Jackson will go along begrudgingly
Okay.
Typical bug.
because of the tracking ability. Is Borman all the way up at the front? Okay.
Yeah, it sounds like Borman probably
Last
led the way.
everybody. Okay.
Yeah, Borman, he's got the eye. He'll just set the lantern down, and then he'll creep forward with the eyeball and scout ahead, invisible.
And where's Sir in this marching order? Where's Sir Robert?
I don't think he's going in there with his big clunky armor. He's gonna watch out here.
Okay, so he's
Same
going
with
to stay out
Dentry.
here. Okay. Dentry will too?
Yeah.
So, as you follow this winding, descending passage around, and as you get to about right here, you can see that there is a glow actually coming from this room. And when you get up in here, you can see that there are a couple of phosphorescent lichen in here. And you can see that in here there is a the ceiling in here is really low. It's like a 5-foot tall ceiling, and there are shorn tree trunks that are being used as pillars to hold up the ceiling. And you see right here that there is a wooden chest that is closed and locked with an iron padlock.
You're muted.
Yeah. Excuse me. Borman will pause and look back and be like, we're going to have to talk about that dragon before we really go back, but I've seen a chest, and my membership of the Thieves Guild demands that I go look inside it.
So yeah, it is closed and locked with a iron padlock.
Gotta go up there looking for traps.
Okay.
And I did very good
Yeah.
in that.
Yeah, you
So,
do not find any traps.
Then we're going to have to pick the lock. very good at it.
Yeah,
Very good at picky.
Yeah, you take no time at all, and you are able to pick the lock and open this chest. And there is inside you find 200 gold pieces
200 gold pieces.
and 100
yeah.
electrum pieces.
100 electrum pieces.
That's me. Hold on, 1 second. 200 gold, 100 electrum.
That's correct.
200 gold, 100 electrum.
And a die roll. Look.
And by the time you guys scoot your way in here, it is time pretty much for everybody to take a 10-minute break. So you kind of rest in the low ceiling, but that's all that's in here. Just this lone wooden chest. And it seems like maybe this was somebody had stashed this away and hid it for themselves.
I'm taking some of that phosphorescent lichen and putting it in one of my old potion jars. That's
Okay.
cool as hell.
You could do it. So yeah, this entire room is bathed in a pale purple light due to these 2 lichen bushes. Yeah, you can pick some off and stick it in a potion jar. It will in the potion jar it will give off a 10-foot radius of light.
Oh, sweet. That's really cool. All right. I got a cool purple light now. Well, this was worth it for aesthetic purposes.
Yeah.
Sure.
Now we can have a blacklight room, guys.
Yeah, but if that's all that's in here, and we're gonna hang out for a little break before we head back.
Yeah.
Yeah. So I mean, it would take you another 20 minutes to get your way back out.
All right.
That would put you all back with Malachi and Sir Robert. Where do you want to go from here? North, south, or east?
Well, I mean, she always wants to go left, so we're sticking to the fucking left, I guess.
You're gonna head up north.
Yes, I think so.
All right, so you guys can move your exploration movement, right?
Oh,
that's a tracking check.
Looking for tracking.
Okay, so Jackson, a couple of things. You see more of this light. You see, yeah, there's more of this purple phosphorescent light coming in from in here. And as you get up close, you can start seeing large tracks, like big enough that if Jackson were to lay down in them, he would fit inside these tracks.
Humanoid?
I hustle back when I see those tracks. Slow the fuck down, everybody. Something big over here.
And so what? Yeah, you see these tracks. What are you guys doing?
Well, what kind of tracks are they like? I mean,
They look reptilian, mammalian.
They look like what a Komodo dragon would leave in a mud.
Ooh, the stone dragon.
Large reptile of some sorts ahead. Get your whatever's ready for it.
Yep. Vorman will go ahead and pull out the potion of stone dragon control. It's 3 types of dragons, but stone dragon is one of them. Like stone and gold and silver, but I can't. I'm getting that ready. I'll have it hopefully before we get into the fight.
Okay.
I'm trying to find it on my character sheet, but it's a.
Yeah, I remember you had a potion of dragon control.
Yeah, it is. And Stone Dragon was one of them. I've checked it 5 fucking times, and now that I'm on the spot.
Now that you're trying to find it, you can't. Yeah, that's always the way.
Yeah, but it was like, it was 3 different kinds, and one of them was Stone Dragon, and I will find it. Oh, you need me to do shit on this? Okay, yeah, I will.
Yeah, well, so when you are entering into here, so to this point, I need to know what your marching order is and how you're going in.
I think we go dragon
Jackson's
first.
gonna put back on his invisibility.
Yeah, if you've got invisibility, you can use it.
Wanting to definitely go invisible, and I mean, the people that are good at sneaking and stuff should go look ahead. I mean,
Yeah, that's a good idea.
Okay, so you're going to send your invisible folks ahead first, is your idea.
Not
Yes.
Aurora, though.
Yeah, quiet, relaxing, and going in there to take a good look around. And
So, Alora, with her hood up, you guys, there's only a 1 in 6 chance of seeing her. If you don't see her, what you do see is this little, like this globe of purple light that moves on its own.
Yeah, she's not going to be up at the front, though. I mean,
Yeah,
'cause it's not
Oh,
as good
she's
as
got like
being
a Will o' the Wisp
invisible.
vibe going.
right.
that's what we're doing.
Okay, so
We're gonna creep on forward and try to see what we can see. Do you have a time frame on when you think this tracks was made, my friend?
How fresh does the track seem? Or would the 20 tell me that?
yeah, they seem pretty fresh. So, Jackson and Borman, you sneak into this room, and you do see this huge female stone dragon. The wall, the ceiling in this room is 25 feet tall. And the first thing that you really notice about this 25-foot tall, so this room is illuminated with these purple phosphorescent lichen bushes, and you can see that the ceiling is about 25 feet tall. But the weirdest feature is that in the ceiling is a 25-foot diameter hole in the ceiling, and this hole is not roughly cut. It is perfectly smooth, and the edges are rounded. It is a roughly circular shaped hole right here in the ceiling that leads up into darkness, and it is unnaturally smooth and polished, and similar to like almost like a polished column. This is hanging right over these 4 pillars of what looks like a central pavilion in here. And these columns are perfectly polished, similarly to the hole in the ceiling. It looks like at one time these were stalagmites that had met stalactites, and they kind of grew into these rock columns, but they have been perfectly smoothed. They are 5 feet in diameter. Sitting on a massive pile of coins that Borman and Jackson estimate to be somewhat in the range of 60,000 coins, is laying this giant female dragon, and around this area are clutches of dragon eggs. You see 3 of them.
Oh, fuck, yes!
And
Oh.
Stone dragons usually have a 40% chance of sleeping, but Baraxius is not sleeping. Hold on a second here.
It is a potion of control, gold, red, and stone dragon.
Okay. Okay.
I have located it. It was hidden in the text on my character sheet, because it doesn't you can't see it in the box until you start typing on it.
Gotcha.
So that's what happened. I'm sneaking to the bathroom, but I can still hear
Okay.
talk because I have really cool gaming headset.
Yes.
Do we make the attempt to go back and tell the party,
There it is.
like, we have found our goal?
I do think we need to say something to the party, and we also probably want to read the text of the control dragon potion.
Yes. Right. Hold on just a second.
Am I wrong? I mean,
So this is a stone dragon. To tell you what.
Oh, 6 legs.
Yes. So stone dragons. I will tell you everything.
He looking like a dragon.
Yes, for the most part. So stone dragons are usually they range in multiple colors with a reddish orange on their underside their underside and belly, and a blue that kind of cascades into a metallic blue on their back. They have 6 legs and they are wingless.
she is hot.
Oh man.
Well, I mean,
Would the black dragon want to mate with a stone dragon?
I don't know. I don't know how that works with dragons.
I don't know either, but there's a bunch of dragon eggs, and really, we should formulate a plan to kill this fucking dragon and take its treasure and sell its eggs for a lot of gold. Or
I
we could
did a
hatch
quest.
its legs and make the drag. We could make draconians if we could get like some babies and magically combine them with this eggs. They could be our servants.
Sometimes I worry about you.
Well, I mean, I'm just not really. I mean, we shouldn't. I'm just talking shit. But I mean, if we're gonna fuck with this dragon, then we should get a couple of guys to creep on in there and hide, and then maybe ambush the dragon during a dragon to dragon conversation.
I think that if we can get someone to threaten one of the eggs, it might put the dragon slightly off kilter just enough for the potion to do what it's got to do.
Okay. Did
I
we
think-
ever look at the words of the potion?
Oh,
No.
let's see here.
I mean because if it's worded right, I mean, really, the way to do this is warm and drink the potion now and say, "Bitch, come here and lay down," and then we do our choppy chop real quick, and we go loot that pile. If we get the flawless victory, I mean, I think that's bragging rights.
Are we
Not
coming here to
opposed to
destroy her because she's evil, or does she know where like the final thing for the Tassadantalus mystery is? I'm trying to remember.
I thought she just happened to be here, and we thought that this thing would be
Cool.
here.
treasure galore.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
We know that.
Tell
Oh,
you.
go ahead.
I will tell you in just a moment.
Because we're so good at remembering lore.
Right? Yes.
We forget why we went into a place all the time.
Yeah.
Oh well, no. I mean,
I do that in real life.
we had one of the two scepters, and the other one, in theory, was by this dwarf dude that dug this mine and everything. And then over time, the
Yeah.
stone dragon had probably got uncovered, or at least.
So you have I believe the looped. Is it the hooked scepter? You're looking for the looped scepter.
That's what I believe. Yeah.
Yeah,
and you believe that, the guy who Nothram Ston, who founded Drotham Stone, was the last person that was known to be in possession of that scepter.
Okay, that's what I
Yeah.
thought. I thought
That
it
was
was
It was this. In theory, this is the end of. Well, this is as far as the last bit of any information we have on anything chasing this other scepter, so we can get into the tower.
Right.
okay. Cool.
So we should probably ask about the scepter before we kill the dragon.
Yes, that's what I was thinking. I was like,
Yeah. Well,
make sure we
yeah.
So this is the potion of control dragons.
And it doesn't say how long the potion will last.
So potions last 1d6 plus 6 turns.
Okay.
They rolled at the time that the potion is drank.
Man,
this is what the fucking potion linked up for the fucking counter thing. I mean, I can't make it cast spells, but I could command it. I could command it to sleep or anything. I mean,
You can make it tell us stuff.
yeah, we want to know where the loop is at.
Yeah. Drinking the potion.
Okay, so you're drinking the potion. So roll 1d6 plus 6.
Money. 1d6 plus 6 is 9.
So 9 turns from now, and I will mark it. Here. 1, 2, 3. You guys are going to need to take a 10-minute break, too. Or else you will be at a -1 for all attacks and ability checks.
Like before we
should have did that before.
We can do it during this bit. A turn is an hour. Right?
A turn is 10 minutes.
10 minutes.
Okay, so I've got 90 minutes. We can take a turn break.
Okay.
While we conversate. So yeah, I'll drink the potion, take control of the dragon, and then take my invisibility ring off.
Okay, so you take your invisibility ring off. You guys can place yourselves towards the entrance where you want to be.
I'm gonna step kind of out here in sight, and be like, Braxis, come lay down here and conversate with me.
Okay. Oh.
And I'm trying to put myself in a way that I don't know what kind of breath a stone dragon has, and I'm gonna try to kind of be right over here when I do it. So perhaps if a breath happens, it doesn't get everybody.
That says a potion of this type allows the one who drinks it to control the actions of creatures of a certain type. Exercising control requires concentration. So Borman is concentrating. And we'll retouch on that, what that means in just a minute. Visual range. The character can only control creatures that they can see. Yeah, you'd be able to see them. Or see her. Controlled creatures will resist commands that are deadly to themselves. So let me touch on, and really we need to touch on spellcasting as well. So So concentration. Some spells specify that the caster must concentrate in order to maintain magical effect, unless the spell description states otherwise. Performing any other action or being distracted, so such as being attacked, causes concentration to end.
So we would know this ahead of time, yes?
You would know this. Yeah, you would know. I mean, you have enough casters.
I could concentrate
Sentry standing
invisible.
next to Borman for defensive purposes then.
All right.
You now have a guard entry.
So spell casting. If you are casting a spell, this doesn't apply to the potion. But if you're casting a spell, you cannot move and cast a spell in the same round.
Okay.
Well, I mean, I was kind of thinking I was going to drink the potion, and if I need to stand there and concentrate, then so be it. But the dragon is gonna, if I'm in control of the dragon's gonna come forth and have a real conversation with everybody. Like, we will ask it questions type thing, and I will command it to answer honestly.
Okay. So
can I do that?
Yeah. So okay. So how are you stating this?
Its command right now is to come over here to us, and we need to, we have questions that require your answer. Just answer the dragon. I mean, answer the questions of me and my friends. And
so the weird thing about this is. The weird thing about this potion is that evidently.
Oh, you don't like the part that it said nothing about a save?
There's absolutely no save. It's just which I think is a little weird. Dragons are.
Yeah, but I
guess I could understand it in like control animal, but I would think that anything of a higher intelligence would get some kind of save. Does it save?
Yeah, that's why the lack of the save is what prompts me to go ahead and drink the potion. And let's just do our thing.
So,
I don't want to talk to it up next to its eggs where it's more defensive. I want it to kind of come to us, and then be like, "Don't worry, you'll get to go back to your eggs before they need your attention again."
So make a persuade. Go ahead and you're gonna want to persuade. So roll 2d6 plus or minus your charisma modifier.
Three.
So Baraxius, she turns and says in Hand Elm. So she says in Common. That's far enough. I do not wish to leave my brood.
Right. Well, we wanted you to feel safer. We didn't want you to feel threatened, but we need to come up and have a conversation.
She kind of nuzzles into this pile of coins. And she says, "Say what you came to say."
Here's the loop.
We're looking for the loop, so we can get inside the tantalizing tower. We don't really care about all your gold. And
she said, I have no interest in scepters or towers or mages. She says, Etika probably has that.
Oh, well, perhaps if you could define Etika, that would be great.
And she says, be my guest, go knock on the door, and she looks up at the ceiling.
Okay. All right.
We have to fly through a hole in the ceiling?
Kind of what's being implied here.
I got a broom, but
Can you give us a lift?
She doesn't fly.
Then how does she get up to the hole?
She climbs. She's got that magic rock climbing feat thing. But I mean, provided Malachi
She does
survives
not.
this.
She does not. I mean, she could probably climb these walls, but this
Does it
hole,
look like they've been climbed
this
before?
hole is unnaturally smooth, like glass surface smooth.
What I could do is I could cast fly on Malachi, and we could climb onto his back. He's big enough.
Well, Malachi flies.
Yeah,
I know,
can
but
fly.
he like wing flap flies. Is that hole big enough for that? I thought I'd have to like levitate.
Oh
up
yeah,
into
it's
it.
like 25-foot diameter hole.
Oh, okay. All right. Never mind then.
Yeah, but here's the thing. You know, we have so many minutes before we have to kill this dragon because we
They're
have
gonna be
just
mad.
committed. It once the potion ends, the dragon is pissed.
That's true.
So, I mean, we can go over to the hole and then maybe jump the dragon.
Well, I mean, you've got let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. You got another 80 minutes.
You know what
Before
we
this
should
post-
I said
do?
we find out everything we can about Etika and anything else in this cave in the meantime.
No, we should make her go up to Etika first.
Yeah.
Like
go-
make her go
yeah.
first. And
Yeah.
if it's a dangerous situation, we'll have
So I mean,
Baraxius
if
fight.
you want to cast fly on her, that's a possibility. But she is a flightless dragon, and this hole is so smooth that even Borman's climb sheer surface would be problematic.
Oh wow.
Okay. Yeah.
All right, then. Yeah. If you're gonna cast fly, I will command the dragon go kill this Itka and bring its
Well,
treasure.
wait, you know,
Find out. No, no.
Oh,
no,
what?
no,
What?
no.
No,
well,
what?
only if we need to.
Find
They
out
might
more
be
about
fine.
Etika. Ask questions first.
Oh yeah.
Information gather.
Are they a
Alright.
humanoid?
So you ask Baraxius if Etika is a humanoid?
Yeah.
She laughs.
Okay. I don't know if I like that.
Is that another type of dragon? What is Itika?
He's not gonna tell us.
Well, I mean, it's kind of under command. I'm not doing anything.
She's not under. It's a control dragon. She's not under any edifice to. She's not under any compulsion to tell you the truth. She says that Etika is she replies that Etika is the one who sees all and is the true ruler of Drothamstone. She says
Ooh.
those stupid dwarves dug too deep.
Oh wow.
Well, I'm going to control the dragon then to walk. We're gonna as we do this conversation. I want to take our 10-minute break.
Okay.
So we can all kind of move around a little bit.
Okay.
A little bit. Like Malachi's going to kind of come over here a little bit, and we're just going to do that, and then I want to control Baraxius to kill any hidden Duergar or kobolds that are here in this chamber right now.
Okay. Hold on.
But not kill us.
So you're commanding her to do what now?
Well, the Duergar tend to go invisible, and she's been doing it. So, I'm going to tell her that, I want her to, if she has any minions in this lair of hers that are, like either Duergar or kobold, and they're hiding in here, I want her to kill them right now.
She says nobody hides in my lair.
So you don't have any Duergar or kobolds here in this room?
No.
I
I don't allow them to come into my lair unless they are bringing me food.
I say we visit Etika. That's just me personally.
Right. You don't think we should try to kill this dragon? Because we have to come out.
I feel like if we go up there and we don't want to deal with the dragon temporarily, we can shove her down the hole. Right? Or no, wait, fly will still be in effect. Or I could dispel it, I suppose.
Yeah, you've got a staff of dispelling.
So.
Yeah. All right. Well, then if you want to put fly and we tell her to go investigate for us.
Everybody roll a d6.
Yeah, I don't know.
All characters roll a d6.
Right. 666. Wow.
5 and 2.
Which character got the 2?
That would be Malachi.
Okay. Malachi sees 3 ropes descend out the side along the walls of the hole in the ceiling.
They just descended down, or I just see them descending down?
You see 3 ropes descend down.
Okay, so they're just being lowered out right now?
Yes.
Malachi will speak and say there's someone's lowered ropes and is coming. And
Okay, let's be on our guard.
Foreman will tell Baraxius to kill whoever comes down those ropes. Eat the ropes.
Oh my gosh, we don't know what it is.
Stop
If it's a
telling all
threat.
the killing until we at least know.
Duergar coming down the ropes.
Nope.
Those are not Duergar. We
I
know
don't
what those
know.
look like already. That's not that.
Okay, those do look like things that need to be killed. But yeah.
All right, maybe I'm a little quick with the trigger finger, but I mean this is evil land, and I'm not expecting friends to just come out singing songs and sharing gingerbread men and shit.
That's true. I don't know.
But one
This
of
must
them
have happened to
been
me
like
before.
the Araxia thing, who just be like, "Skill you, you die." Does what her name fear Araxia or whatever? Does Braxius
Edika.
fear
Yeah.
Edika? Yeah.
You get the impression that Baraxius doesn't want to fuck with Edika.
Okay.
Yeah. See, something that a dragon doesn't want to fuck with. I'm not too keen on just going to be like, "Hey, what's up?"
All right, well,
You know what? We should kill Baraxius just for the EXP if it's possible.
I
Right?
want that pile of AXP she's sitting on, but first she needs to kill these bugbears for us.
Yes, so you see that coming down coming down these ropes are 6 bugbears. Everybody can roll initiative. Baraxius got a 4 for her initiative.
Yet. We're not in the stack.
Yeah.
Oh shit! Sorry.
Now I've got a 5 and a 2 on the screen, right? But on my dice say a 6 and a 1.
Right? Yeah. No, it's.
Well, I rolled a 6 and a 1, so you might be seeing my 6 and 1.
Ooh, I do see your 6 and 1. I rolled a 5 and a 2. Okay, so that's why I'm going by the chat. So
Yeah, when in doubt, go by the chat. I still think you get more realistic rolls if you use the 3D dice roller, but yeah, you kind of have to go by the chat. Plus, half the time the dice will roll behind another window and you can't see it anyways.
That happens.
So yeah, you should be able to see yourself in the stack now.
Oh, there we go. I don't see Laura.
Did I miss a Laura?
right.
All right.
Look at Gentry.
I know, right?
I almost want to let him go first just because he never does.
I know, right?
No, it's Jackson that never goes first.
All right, so
Even if
Borman.
Jackson rolls a 6, he still gets a 5.
So Borman, Black Dragon Malachi pointed out these 6 bugbears are descending. What does Borman want to do?
Borman tells Baraxius to kill the bugbears.
Okay.
And do it with kill the bugbears without affecting me and my friends in any of your breaths. I don't think you can use breath under my control, but it says no spells. It doesn't say no breath.
Oh, I mean, yeah. So she looks up at the bugbears, and you can see that there is a you can see on her facial expression that there is a conflict about this order, but that she has to follow. So you are concentrating. Did Borman want to move at all?
Yeah, Borman's gonna take his little 20 feet, kind of coming back this way after he's given the order.
He's like, I'm getting the fuck out of here.
Yeah, he's gonna kind of back up and let this dragon that has to do his will. But he's gonna give a wide berth to any kind of breath because I don't know what kind of breath a stone dragon has, and I'm about to find fucking out.
Okay.
So that's what Borman's doing.
All right, Dentry, what do you want to do?
Gentry will place himself between Borman and the bugbears, but not in line of the breath weapon as well, if there is one.
Okay.
And be like, all right, like, I'm protecting Borman because he can't fight.
Okay. Baraxius lumbers over underneath this hole in the ceiling. Lifts her head and breathes a 70-foot wide cone that looks like she's blowing out gray concrete dust up into the hole. So these guys. There's a fail. Mark these guys. Oh, he succeeded. There's a fail. Ooh, wow, there's a fail. There's a fail.
Ooh.
And last one. Ooh, and a success.
I'm glad you got those 20s the fuck out the way. Yes.
So
Yeah.
she breathes, and falling out of the ceiling, you see 4 bugbear statues come crashing down and shatter on the ground in the base of below this hole. They just hit the ground and shatter, and like a bugbear head rolls towards Dentry's feet, and they are no longer with us.
Well, that was pretty cool.
Did we notice the conflict on Baraxius' face as they did the task?
Yes.
I would tell Borman, why was she conflicted about that?
Because they're her friends and she's under my control.
Are they her friends? Are they?
Or maybe she doesn't want to mess with Etiquette, and these are his dudes.
I don't know. Yeah, but look,
all of you can roll a wisdom ability check. You can roll under your wisdom. If you have a plus to your wisdom, you can subtract that from your roll. If you have a negative, you have to add.
yeah.
Oh,
Neither
no.
Malachi nor Borman are into that wisdom stuff today.
Yeah, evidently neither is Dentry or.
I don't think we ever are.
Oh, there we go. Somebody.
Alora.
Hell
So-
yeah, Laura.
Laura, so you rolled really well. So you are kind of looking at Baraxius, and you can see this conflicting emotion about having to have done this. And one, you think that that Baraxius has a similar condition to King Thundergut.
Oh, maybe Edica's the thing that makes everybody go crazy in here.
She has been charmed so many times that she has gone batshit.
Because crazy?
So if
Baraxius is crazy?
if the legends are true, this would mean that Baraxius has been living in this dungeon for hundreds and hundreds of years, because she would have showed up when Nothram Stawn was here, and she was what was claimed to be the end of all the dwarves, hence all the dwarf statues out at the entrance that were trying to escape.
She's got eggs, man. This other motherfucker has got to be another fucking dragon. I've got to think.
Oh, yeah, you're right.
Dragons got to be fucking to have eggs.
That's true.
You know, so
That's a good point.
there's some dragon fucking going on here, and
Dragon fuckers.
We need to put an end to that. No fucking dragon around here.
But this is a charmed thing getting effed, so that's not consensual.
We are stopping. This is that. Yes, so we're stopping rape by killing the dragon.
Hooray! We're heroes. Finally.
There we go. Yeah.
What does Mavis want to do?
Oh wow, she's terrified.
That's probably true. Yes, Mavis probably is. Yeah.
Now look, we need to put ourselves in the best position for when we pounce on this bitch. We pounce hard.
Where is Mavis? What the fuck?
She's
right there. Okay. All right. I couldn't tell. Okay, I'm gonna start moving because my movement is so shit.
Get up in there. Get ready. Cause
you could use this pillar for some cover.
There we go. I got closer to the action.
Okay. These
Good. We do need to protect Borman.
These bugbears.
And get in there and get ready to kill this motherfucking dragon.
We've got a little bit of time to kill the dragon. We need to kill everything else.
Couldn't we just command her to go attack Edica? Or is that too suicidal?
One of these bugbears.
She won't. She has a no suicide clause.
So these two bugbears have not climbed down the ropes yet. They were going to be on the second wave. One of these bugbears leaves and runs away from the lip of this hole. The other bugbear climbs down the rope and is now on the floor at the bottom or down in the lair now. Black Dragon Malachi, what would you like to do?
Well,
seduce Seneca or seduce Baraxius. Seduce whoever.
Well, no. Baraxius is focused on the bugbears right now. So, I mean, Black Dragon Malachi is going to go ahead and dip around behind and kind of get right over in here. And,
You have any breaths left for the day?
Yes, but now is not the time.
Yeah, you don't want to waste that. I mean, it's
Yeah,
just
yeah,
it's just a bugbear. You got him outnumbered.
Oh, if I breathe, I'm breathing on Braxius. I don't know what the fuck you're talking about. I'm trying to figure out the best way to kill this dragon and take its treasure. It has a big horde.
We wasted it on Baraxius, and we should have saved it for Etika now.
We had no way of knowing. Yeah.
Yeah, well,
we did not.
We got fucking. Well, we don't know what this other thing is. We're gonna find the fuck out. But first, we need to kill Braxius. We have like one shot. If Braxius gets free, it's gonna suck. You saw that breath. That's a fucking head. It's
If
getting
you attack Braxius, it's going to break the control.
I understand.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So don't do it on your own.
Correct.
Okay,
but we need to set up for this ambush so we can put as much pain as we possibly can on Braxius and kill Braxius before Braxius can do shit. That's the trick.
So if we're thinking that Etika's the dad dragon, he's gonna be really pissed if we do that, right? Maybe what we should do is try to appeal.
I have a clause in this potion that Braxius is hostile towards us after the effects wore off.
Which is like an hour away, though. It's like an hour away.
It is an hour away, but I mean, this is a dragon sitting on a bunch of gold that we came here for.
What, running out and going to your, trying to run?
Be rash.
You're wanting to run and go back to your camp? It's like 2 hours away now.
It. Yeah.
More than that. It's like 3 hours away.
We just need to get ready. All right.
So, Black Dragon Malachi, you're just going to hold position?
I'm just getting over there and just kind of positioning myself and looking at the dragon and watching it. I will, if I'm going to do anything, I'm going to appeal to its nature, and I'll be like, I've heard legends about a magnificent beast such as you, and you are very, very, very well created.
You're gonna make Alora jealous, sir.
Well, no, I'm just trying to, I'm trying to act like I'm interested in the dragon. I'm not wanting to tip it off that I'm fixing to jump on its back and try to bite its neck off or something.
Right.
Yeah. I mean, I'm appealing to its vanity to not really pay a bunch of attention to me, follow its orders.
Okay.
Yeah.
Or Sir Robert, where do you want to put Sir Robert? This will be the final round, and we'll break for this week.
Okay. I'll take it for the team. You're muted, Mavis.
I can only move like 20 feet. So move right there.
Put him near the bush.
Mm.
And what about Alora?
Okay,
that sounds like some good shit.
Yeah, it's really nice.
So smooth.
Yeah.
Threw the dagger at the bugbear, and I bet it hit.
An 18.
That has to hit.
I hope.
18.
Good.
That doesn't hit, we're worried.
Yeah.
Yes, that does hit the bugbear.
7. That's not bad.
Okay. So the bugbear, this dagger just hits the bugbear straight, direct center in its chest, bites through the armor, and then flings out and goes back into Alora's hand. You can see blood gushing out underneath the bugbear's chest piece. Jackson, what would you like to do?
Jackson is going to do all of the movement. 1, 2, 3, 4. So you're right up to here. Gonna go for the bugbear.
Okay.
I've not been rolling great today. Everything's been either too high or too low. We're gonna do a quick little color change real quick. How about some green? Let's do some green.
Wonderful color.
Okay.
Wholesome and natural.
Cause yeah. I don't think that's good either.
No, man, you got a Thaco 17.
Yeah,
That
but that's a
hits.
oh. It
Yep.
hits?
It does hit.
Oh shit. Okay.
Bugbears aren't necessarily super armored. They are geared more towards stealth.
Screw green. Oh.
So 4 points.
Yeah.
Okay, so Jackson runs up and slices this bugbear, and we will pick this up next week, starting on Borman's turn, and we will conclude what is going to happen in the Lair of Baraxius at 12 o'clock on Saturday.
I was supposed to
Thank
save
you.
the XP for next
Oh yes,
week.
and no, you guys do get XP right now.
Really?
XP for this week isn't going to be as high as you probably wanted, but whoops. Everybody gets 371 XP.
Cool. All right.
Starts to add
Yeah.
up
So close.
Yeah.
So close.
to
So
371.
close
Yes.
to a level. Thank you.
You're welcome.
Hell yeah. Thanks a lot. It was fun. I mean, hopefully we don't have. I think if this dragon has less than 40 hit points, we can off it in one round. If we really.
I'm more worried about the other dragon coming down after the bugbear ran off. To be like, what the hell's going on here? That there's a nut that why did you kill my bugbear kind of deal.
Yeah, we're gonna find out. We might all die. We'll see.
We might.
Possible.
We just kill the dragon
man.
and leave.
Gang's gonna
Right.
live.
Yes.
He's gonna run.
All right. We will pick this up next week on Saturday at 12 o'clock.
All right. Thanks a lot.
You're welcome. Have a good one,
you.
guys.